Any tips on saving for the down payment? How can you help me save for my down payment?
Yes. So guys, whether you're saving for a down payment or just need to save some money in general, have a couple tips for you guys. Again, I have a list of 100 things. If you want this list as well, shoot a text message 407-654-2626. One of the biggest things, use those credit cards wisely. Okay, if you have a habit of overspending with credit cards, hide them. Hide them in your home, not in your wallet, because when you're out, you can find them when you need them. Keep them at home. We tell some people sometimes you just need to cut that card up, and work on paying that debt off. It's a little bit harder now because even though you cut it up, it's still saved into your phone, saved into your computer, saved into your Google account. So a lot of us do online purchasing now. So you may need to disconnect that card online or disconnect it from your phone to make sure you're not still using it too much. Also, you want to master the 3-day rule. So what this means is if you're thinking about purchasing something that's a little bit on the pricier side, wait a couple days. Okay, wait a couple days, and within 3-4 days, if it's still on that list of things you need to get, then at that time go ahead and purchase it. But you don't want to keep having impulse buys. Okay, impulse buy, I'm guilty of it as well. It's very, very dangerous. No impulse buying. Sometimes you just need to invite friends over instead of going out. We all know going out can be extremely expensive depending on where you're going, whether it's a restaurant. I was out eating seafood with the girlfriend the other day. Bill comes, and it's $60 for me alone. I was like, whoa, and I thought I was cutting corners on some stuff. It was still $60 versus had we went to Publix, got some crab legs, cut up some sausage and corn, we would have been looking at about $20 a person. So sometimes it's cheaper just to invite some friends over to do some things versus going out to handle those. Another thing on the list is don't spend big money entertaining your children. We know a lot of time people like to take their kids to these arcades, to the big jump places. Those can start to add up if every weekend you guys have to do something, Saturday and Sunday, trying to keep them busy. Those can add up quickly. You may just need to find some cheaper options, whether it's ice cream dates or the parks, or there's a lot of free stuff going on around the town. You have to look on different websites and different social media pages. There's always some free stuff going on, so make sure you take good use of those, utilize those. Another item, clean out those closets, especially young women and men. I have a lot of friends, they'll clean their closets out, take stuff up to the store called Plato's Closet and sell it. You can come out with, anywhere from $200 to $400 with a decent delivery or decent drop off. Everything else you can send over to donations. That's a quick way to get some of that money back that you were out there spending. Avoid those fast food stops. We all know how quickly they can add up, whether it's, stopping by Starbucks in the morning, then going to somewhere else for lunch while you're out, and then stopping to grab dinner on the way back home. You can easily spend $30-$40 a day in fast food. It's not as cheap as it has always been. So make sure you're watching those dollars. And for those that are smokers, well, I was going to say stop smoking, not even just for the money, but for your health as well. Stop that smoking. I can say it is one very expensive habit. When you're just walking in the gas station, you see the price of those cigarettes. I don't understand it. Guys, save that money, okay? Let's quit that habit. Some people, if you have a home and you have a lot of items, you've been there for a while, it may be time to have a garage sale. Start to sell off some of that stuff. Get some money for some of that stuff that you need to get rid of. Why not? We don't have a lot of garage sales like at least we used to when I was growing up, but I know a lot of people are still interested in that, okay? Early Saturday morning, put those signs up, talk to your neighbors, see if everyone wants to kind of do one on the street, or at least a couple people on the street, get some activity going. Have that yard sale. Get rid of some of those old items that you aren't using, even new items that you're not using. You've purchased and used one time. I'm guilty of that. I think we're all a bit guilty of that. Another good thing is that you can plan your meals around your grocery store's flyers. So if you can get the flyer on Sunday, or they even actually release them a little bit earlier online, plan your meals around that grocery store flyer. See what they have, what specials they have going on that week. And that's a good way to save a couple dollars while cooking at home. And of course, you want to cook, make sure you have leftovers for the next day, because that can easily last you 2 days worth of food, depending on the size of your family. And guys, avoid stress spending. So if you've had a bad week or a rough week, you need a quick pick me up, going to the mall is not always the best option. Okay. Avoid that stress spending. Don't let life get you down. I know COVID has everybody kind of cooped up in the house right now. Make sure you're not taking that out on your wallet. Your wallet does not deserve that. Guys, a couple other things. When you are getting ready to buy a home, no late payments, okay? Put some utilities in your name if need be to increase your credit scores. You want to avoid major purchases. So cars, jewelry, furniture, large computers, just any large items. Avoid those major purchases. Help save that money and keep that money in the bank so the lender can easily verify it. You want to keep all copies of your rent payments, and if you're paying child support, keep copies of those checks as well. Keep your pay stubs and your bank statements close by. The lender is going to want to see those items in order to give you a pre-approval. You're going to get pre-qualified once you're getting ready to buy. That's going to let you know how much you're able to afford and let you know what areas to stay out of. Of course, we all like the nicer homes, the larger homes, the newer homes, but we need to make sure we actually know what our budget is, what our lender is going to approve us for. Sometimes people, of course, they fall in love. They see what style home, what area of home they want. They get pre-approved and realize that they need to do a little bit more work so they can get the home that they really want to purchase. You don't want to settle. So it's perfectly fine. I tell people, even if you're looking at purchasing, within a year or so, go ahead, speak with the lender, get pre-approved to see what you need to be working on to make sure that you're ready once that time comes to pull that trigger. Guys, if you have any questions at all, you're thinking about purchasing a home or even selling your home for top dollar, give us a call, 407-654-2626, 407-654-2626.